A lot of the most visible signs of the earthquake are gone. The great piles of rubble that were once homes and businesses have mostly been removed. There are far fewer signs, though, of reconstruction. Perhaps the greatest progress has been in rehousing the 1.5 million homeless people who were forced to live in makeshift camps. Although, as I discovered, conditions in some of the new homes are little better than before. 2 years ago, I visited this camp in Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. Today, all the tents have gone, the area fenced off while being turned back into a park. It was there I met Julian Richardson, who showed me the shack he called home and the bed he made out of strips of cardboard on the floor. When we met again this week, he led me through a series of steep, narrow alleys to visit his new home. It's just a single room for himself and his 3 children. He has no work, so can't afford anything better. I'm young, I'm strong, I want to work to gain money to live rather than rely on charity, he told me. Only a few thousand new homes have been built since the earthquake, and many are poorly constructed. But camp numbers have dropped dramatically. According to the latest official figures, the number of people living in makeshift settlements has fallen by 90% from its peak 4 years ago.
I think that if the resources are made available for ending the displacement chapter, we can close the camps by the middle of 2015. It's realistic.
But that still leaves almost 150,000 people stuck in camps and living in miserable conditions. One of the main government initiatives to get people out of the camps is to offer a full year's rent if they can find suitable accommodation. But for financial reasons, it's done on a camp-by-camp basis. And the people living here have yet to get on the list. Everyone here is asking just what happened to those billions in foreign aid. We never thought we'd be here for so long, this camp resident told me. And even if they do finally get rehoused, finding work to start afresh could also prove a major challenge. One of the factors slowing down home building progress is that there are very few proper land tenure records. No one knows who owns what. And housing has always been a problem here. This was already the poorest country in the Americas before the earthquake, and homelessness was a big problem even back then.